Paz, a 7-0 victory over Swallownest tonight in the Sheffield and Hallamshire Senior Cup. Obviously a very dominant performance from your boys. Just sum up what you saw from that 90.
Yeah, I think we're a good win, comfortable win. We wanted there are certain players that we rotated tonight to get good minutes into them. So I think that was the most vital part of it, and making sure that the people that are coming back from injury got the minutes that they needed to, and also the introduction of 3 exceptional young men that played exceptionally well and were integrated into the first team area and did well. So I think overall, yes, we won the game, but I think there was a bigger picture for us in what we needed to go well tonight.
Obviously you touched on it there, and we'll talk about the young lads in a second, but the players that did get the minutes under the belt, how much did Saturday come into consideration on that point, and how do you think they did and handled the occasion? Because sometimes you could not really take it seriously, but it looked like they were on it from minute one.
Yeah, I think we've made it clear what we want to do in this cup. From minute one, we set stall out to win this cup. So it's important that we fielded a very strong side, regardless of Saturday. We've not even thought about Saturday at the minute in time. We think about that now as we're heading home and working tomorrow. So that's where our preparation would be. But I thought the players applied themselves extremely well tonight, and we got the win what we needed to do, and like I said, now we can move on and start preparing for Saturday.
Let's start with Rostik Yaramenko. Obviously a full debut, full 90 minutes for him. If you singled him out as a young lad, you wouldn't have thought that with his performance tonight. A very accomplished 90 minutes for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's done really well. He's trained with us quite a lot. He's been with us for quite a long time in that sense, and I know he's doing extremely well. In the reserve side. He's a player that we've had an eye on for quite a bit, and he's got bags of ability, and I have got no problem, in the first team in throwing him in. And like I've mentioned in my previous interviews, it will come a time where he's got that much ability where he'll probably competing and competing within the squad and competing to start him, because if he plays like he did tonight against stronger opposition, then he's going to put his name forward, and he's just got all the attributes that I like in a fullback. He's up and down. He's attacking minded. He's got great delivery into the box, and I think plenty more sessions and plenty more learning, in there. But if he carries on learning at the rate he is, then he's going to have a good future.
Obviously, he's got a fantastic story behind him, being a Ukrainian refugee coming to Worksop and then really making a name for himself and going from adversity to that. Yeah. Another good story, Hayden Colville come on tonight, scored a goal at just 16 years old. I believe he's not made his reserve debut yet, but for coming from the Scholars, just how good has the recruitment sort of been from Matt Higgins on that side of things in terms of bringing these lads on, and obviously Max is part of the Scholars as well.
Yeah, I think the recruitment, we made a point of it over a year ago, and I've mentioned Ian in there before, because I think he's doing an exceptional job with when the lads do move up and managing the reserves, and they're flying high at the minute in time. But also, right at the beginning of the journey, the journey starts, when they're 16, and we want to make sure that the journey they know when they walk through the door, like Aidan at the age of 16 and Max, that the opportunity and the doors there open from minute one that they walk through the door, and they gradually will work through the ranks. They'll work up there into the 19s, into the 21s, into the reserves. But I think the opportunity like tonight that we can show them that if they are doing well and they're doing well on their full-time basis and day to day, that we don't mind giving them an opportunity to prove themselves. And you can see with both kids there, they've got bags of ability. Absolutely, we know with Max, he's been with us all pre-season. We know what he's capable of, and it's going to be a process with him. But I love what Aidan gave to us tonight. It's probably my typical centre forward in many ways. Big strong lad, puts himself about, holds himself up, and I was so pleased that he got his goal. And I think again he's going to be one that we'll definitely be keeping an eye on.
Thinking more about the other lads then in the reserves, obviously this cup is a great opportunity for us to be able to rotate like we have done and give them a chance. With them seeing this tonight, and obviously Louis were training as well with you, what sort of message does that give to the rest of the reserves who are really flourishing this year?
It gives a strong message that there's another round coming very quickly, in a couple of weeks' time. So if I'm them now waking up tomorrow morning, if there's someone here, via Matt in the 16-year-olds or in the reserves with 18-year-old, in the reserves and the age that they are, then I'll be doing the same process, in a couple of weeks. I'll be picking the phone up to Ian, I'll be asking how they're doing it every single week and trying to get reports and trying to feed into the coaches if it's at training or via contact, via phone or watching videos. And I'll be seeing who's performed well in the next couple of weeks, and whether that's performed well in the next couple of weeks, well, they'll be in the squad and they'll get game time again. And it's a great opportunity for them, to come and play, in Worksop's first team and get recognised.
Right then, we've held it off long enough. Saturday, Boston here at the Windsor Food Service Stadium, a chance to play in the first, a chance to get into the first round proper of the FA Cup. Thinking about Boston specifically, I'm sure you've had them watched. What are you expecting from them, and how much are you looking forward to Saturday?
Well, I think we're all looking forward to it as a club. It's a big occasion and one that you want to be involved in football with. So, we look forward to the day. What do I expect? Obviously, they're an hybrid side, league above, huge club for the level. So they'll be coming. We use expectations on their shoulders, but we're a side that's fearless. We're fearless here, and we'll play our way, and we'll put. We'll go toe to toe with them like we have in the previous rounds, and we'll see where that takes us. But one thing we can tell you is that we are very all excited, all ready, and all up for this game Saturday. And we're all positive in what the outcome can be, because we believe in ourselves, and we believe that we can go toe to toe with them. So let's see what happens Saturday when we come and try and play our game with them.
Especially after last season's heartbreak, getting to this round and then losing out to Alvechurch, do you think that's the boys should use that as a little bit of fuel to be like, let's put this right and let's do this for the fans?
Yeah, I don't think I don't think they did anything wrong last year. I think they did everyone proud. We got bet by a better side last year on the day. It's simple as that. And Saturday again, as you go through the rounds, it gets extremely tougher. Again against the full-time side now, from an hybrid model, it gets again tougher. So we're under no illusions of what the game brings. But we do want to do the club proud. We want to do the fans proud. We want to do everyone connected to Worksop Town proud. But I think first and foremost, ourselves as a squad and as a team and everyone in there, is that we want to try and go one further than we did last year. And we feel the opportunity Saturday here at home, that it's there for us to try and do our best and try and, like I said, try and cause a little bit of an upset and try and get ourselves into the next round.
Just the final one. We've mentioned the occasion already. Boston are very vocal on how many coaches are selling already. It seems like it's going to be a really good away following as expected from a National North side. Tickets are selling pretty well so far. Have you got sort of a message you want to sort of get an outcry of the Worksop, the whole town, to get behind the Tigers on Saturday and really make, we've said about Fortress and Fortress here, but really make it that intimidating atmosphere that we know it can be?
Yeah, I think we want all the town to get behind us, and I think anyone that's at home, anything to do Saturdays, come along and support us. We represent this football club, not just for the football club, but for the town itself, and try and put the town constantly on the map and on the football map. And I think it'd be a great honour to try and get into the first round of the FA Cup and try and get the exposure for the town. So I think if everyone out there that's in the village can come and help us and get behind us and try and be that 12th man, for us on the pitch.